Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanuck127 and welcome back to another video. And before we get into this video, I just wanted to say that I am not officially a Nexon partner yet, so this video isn't considered sponsored or anything like that. As of this video, I am not a Nexon partner. This is just, a first impressions video I'm making regardless of being a Nexon partner or not. But I just want to let you guys know that before we got into this video, because I did tell you guys that eventually I would be applying for their partnership program to do content for this game and stuff like that. But anyway, what's up guys, what's going on? And this is Hyper Universe, the side-scrolling MOBA that I told you all about probably a month ago, a little bit more, in a channel update video that I want to do. This is Hyper Universe. It's like a hybrid of a MOBA and a fighting game. Now, there are some people who argue that it doesn't really feel like a fighting game. I personally believe it does. It's pretty much button mash heaven. Don't get me wrong, there are rotations and combos that characters are supposed to use and stuff like that. But this game is a pretty heavy button masher, and honestly, it's a lot of fun. It's definitely a new, different take on MOBAs. But when it comes down to it, the objective is still the same. Both teams have a certain amount of towers. There are ads and stuff like that spawn with each team. There are jungles. You want to go destroy the jungles, get some of the power-ups down there, take your ads and attack the other enemy team's tower. Whoever can destroy the most towers and get to the tower at the end wins the game. And there's, the concept of tanks, healers, and DPS. This game has a little bit more broad. In this game, I believe it's tanks, bruisers, specialists, and one other thing, then supports. Now, some of these classes are supports, some heal, and some just buff you tremendously. But one thing I did notice about this game that I really did appreciate, and this is, a common thing in MOBAs, but especially in this one, is a lot of the characters are really good. There weren't too many characters that I had tried or played where I felt like severely underpowered or I couldn't perform my job well and stuff like that. And keep in mind guys, this is a guy that's playing Hyper Universe for the first time. Like, besides the 2 or 3 rounds that I played on my piece of crap laptop, this is really my first honest true experience with Hyper Universe, playing it on the Xbox One, actually jumping in with my friends, playing against AI, playing against other players and stuff like that. And honestly, I had a good time. Now keep in mind guys, I only played a beta version of this, so everything that I'm saying in this video and stuff like that could be subject to change. Everything that if you did participate in the beta, don't expect it all to stay the same. There are things that that could be buffed. There are things that could be nerfed. There are things that could change and stuff like that. Currencies and and all that fun stuff. Like, one thing I do expect is the way we earn currency in the beta, I don't really expect it to be as easy in the full game, because unlocking characters and grinding in currency, it was a breeze in the beta, a bit too easy, and I highly doubt it's going to be this easy in the full game. But the game overall is a lot of fun. The beta though is what scared me about this game, and the only thing that really honestly worries me is the game itself runs better than the menus do. And that's really what scares me, because the menus is where people go to use their currency, use the cash shop and stuff like that. And those things really honestly need to be running well and performing well, because God forbid a glitch happens on somebody's wallet, or some currency that somebody's grinded for and stuff like that. That could go pretty bad, and that would probably make a lot of people upset. I know a lot of times the concept is focus on gameplay before the cash shop, but like, the menus in this game were just flat out terrible. They were laggy, slow, sluggish. Even when you were browsing through characters, it would take a lot of the character models on the screen a little bit of time to pop up and stuff like that. They were just, you would think that you were using the menu with a dial-up connection, and then broadband just magically kicked in when you started a match. I personally, I didn't understand it. The game itself was running, I'm not going to say perfect. There were server issues and stuff like that. It is a beta. It is a beta after all, so I'm just judging it by what I saw. But the way the menus were just really surprising. Like the stuff you saw happening in the menus is things you would expect to happen during like actual gameplay or something like that. And as you guys can see, the gameplay is near flawless. There's not many frame drops. There's not a bunch of lag and skipping around or anything like that. But the menus were just atrocious. And I personally think that's the main thing Nexon needs to focus before this game's console launch in August. Now, with all due respect, they did do a huge maintenance that helped a lot of things while this beta test was going live. And the menus and a lot of things in-game did improve tremendously after that. But I honestly think the game's in-game menus, store section, and all that stuff need a lot of work just in terms of stability. Otherwise, it's fine. It's well organized. It's cool. It's colorful. The music ran great. Didn't have any issues, but it's just strictly menu stability. That was the main problem with this beta. But other than that, everything else was a lot of fun. I mean, there were some small server issues, which is normally expected with a beta, but the characters, animations worked really well. There was a few sound glitches during games, like whenever you got to the end of a match and you won, there would be this weird like boom sound or something. I don't even know how to explain what this sound was, but it was annoying and ear piercing. I really hope they get rid of that before the beta. I mean, the full game launches in August. But other than that, guys, it was a really awesome time. And if you enjoy games like if you enjoy Smite or even like things like Super Smash Brothers or Brawlhalla, I would highly recommend you guys try this out, because it's like a mixture of those two genres, like the beat 'em up games and the MOBAs. Mix those two together, and Hyper Universe is what you get. And there is a large variety of characters, and there are plenty of female characters with eye candy. If you're into that kind of thing. Let's be real here. I am in MMO channel, so we can talk about that kind of stuff. There is nothing wrong with that. But yeah, guys. Overall, if you like any type of beat 'em up games or MOBAs in general, either of those genres or both of those genres, I would highly recommend you guys give Hyper Universe a try come August. It's going to be free to play. There is a Founders Pack you can get that basically just gives you some extra goodies, guarantees all current and future hero unlocks and stuff like that. Or you can, just like a normal free to play game, you can grind them out. Whichever you decide to do, that's fine. But if you're one of those guys who like to have all the characters and skins and everything, I would highly recommend getting the Founders Pack. It's $20, and you'll have all the future stuff that comes in the game guaranteed, whether it's characters or whatever else. But anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tnek127, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care.